Yes, we are. Okay, this is a capital outlay committee meeting for July the 3rd of 2025 at 4 o'clock. And I'm going to take the roll, call the meeting to order. We'll take the roll call, and that's being passed around. And y'all need a minute to read the minutes. I need a motion to approve the agenda. Wait a minute, before we do that, I have an ad we need to do on the agenda on new business B, 7B. Courtney with Tullahoma Library is here to present something to us, and then we'll put that as 7B. Everybody got that? Now I can take a motion to approve the amended agenda.
I'll make that motion.
Yes. Sign it.
Second.
Got a motion by Mr. Hollingsworth and second by Mr. Brown. All in favor say aye. Aye. Motion approved. So, with that being said, I need a motion to approve the previous minutes from the 5/1/25.
I'll make a motion to approve it.
Got a motion made by Commissioner Brown,
I'll second it.
second by Commissioner Hollingsworth. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. All right, motion approved. Okay, I know there was, we don't have any public comments because we're gonna do that differently, so get my name on this. Unfinished business. I'm gonna go ahead and give you some updates on the health department facility. They are coming along. I was talked to the mayor. They are coming along very well with the health department. They're probably a good third of the way, probably past a third of the way on all the footings for the building itself. They're pouring the piers with all the anchor bolts, and as soon as the footings are done, they're actually laying header block for the floor slab, so they're moving along pretty well. The site work's been finished. All of the stone is in place. Grass is actually growing, so they're moving along pretty well on that job. I went out there and visited them yesterday, and then I went to the animal shelter, which they shut down this week. Their building is so far out, and they're waiting on some colors from us, which we have those done. We've all kind of seen them, but they've asked for a clarification on a different spot on the building for color. And we've already, I talked with Miss Reed, and we pretty well took care of where we know what that wants to be, because it's in part of the colors we already selected. We also have, we've asked the contractor on the animal shelter to give us a cost deduct for the color on the roof and to change it out to gal bloom. And they're working on that, because we're going to use that part of that money to go to the canopy over the drop-off section where there's a drain in the concrete, because they have to wash those dogs down to keep having any health issue with parvo or anything else. So you can't let it go into the storm drain system. It has to go through your storage, through your regular sewer system. Once we get a canopy over it, we'll be fine. We're just gonna go with something like in a CNG or one of those. I'm gonna use somebody local, get somebody local to give us a price on that. So that's pretty well where we're at with the animal shelter, but the site work on the animal shelter is just right at 100% done as far as the main stuff that's for that. I know their building is quite a long ways out, and that's the way steel is right now. So that being said, that's the update on the health department, animal shelter, and the other one is I did go down to look at that at John Marconi's office. I know that in your package you have on the very back sheet where we discussed the workstation for his office. I think we met, Rick and I have talked. Rick's going to take care of the wall at some point.
Yeah, he said he doesn't want to start it until next year due to it's really busy time for him right now. But basically, we'll just be building a wall addition on the one he already has now. Removing all the workstations that they have, and they're just gonna get their own desk and butt it up to the wall, and then we'll be putting in a glass door like we did at Code's office. We've done it at Code's. We've done Election Commission. They all have glass doors that lock now, so people can't just walk back in there. And then we'll be getting a new countertop for the whole thing, which will be just ordered from Home Depot.
Yep. Well, I told Rick that we were good with that to go on and move forward with that whenever he's ready to do that. So that being said, that's all the old business and new business. You want to go ahead and give us your report first, and then we'll get done with.
So first thing is we had a tree at the old courthouse that had kind of died and was rotten, and it had started, some big branches started falling, so we had to get it cut down. And the Historical Society has asked, I'm going to give this to Terry and I'll let him read it since he's the chairman, asked for permission to plant another tree in memory of somebody. There you go, you read that.
I saw y'all was taking it out yesterday. Just a company.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Arbor Day?
Yeah.
I'll look at that.
And so basically they just have their idea is to get, obviously to plant a new tree in honor of, I can't remember the name on there, but,
Kevin Baird.
and like a little placard at the bottom of the tree.
Going to be in memory of one person or the whole class? Somebody might get
I
mad
think-
about that.
I think it'd probably be a memory of the one person, but I mean, I'm sure the
There'd only be
the
one
class.
left in that class anyway.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I think he was, big into preserving the historical part of the county. So I think that's probably why they named him. I'm not really
Well, at
sure.
least they're putting the state tree in there.
So we would just need a motion.
We'll have to have a motion or whatever to do this if we're going to do that.
Fine with me, I'll make a motion to do it.
I'll second the motion.
Got a motion made by Commissioner Brown, second by Commissioner Hollingsworth to allow the graduating class of 1958 of Coffee County and the Coffee County Historical Society to replace the old tree that we had to remove because of decay and then replace it with a new tree, which is possibly a tulip poplar.
It's a tulip poplar, is that what was there?
No, it was
No.
like a ash tree or something. I don't remember exactly.
To get a big one.
Tulip poplars get big
Well, I know, if you just go buy a little small one, it'll be,
forever.
we'll all be dead before it gets grown. I need to buy one, sorry, 20-foot tall.
They'll remember that you made the motion to have that tree planted.
Tell them to
Hey,
buy a
that's-
20-foot tall one to start with.
That's a willow tree. If you plant a willow tree, it makes,
I don't know what
Big enough to
size
make
tree
your-
they're gonna plant.
You got me.
Well, any more discussing on it? All in favor say aye. Aye. Motion approved. Do you want us to, I'm gonna let every one of us sign it, and he can take that, and you can have that.
All right, I'll take it back to her. Okay, them.
Sign your name down there. For me, please, sir.
Just to follow up on a couple of the capital projects from the end of last year, we got the floor done at Sheila Prophet's office at the Justice Center. Her whole office the floor has been replaced now, so they're done. CCAP roof and gutters has finally been completed. I think most of everybody on here except for Terry might have been here 3 years ago when we started the process of getting that done, but it was finally completed last week. We do have a final walkthrough on the 8th, but it's as far as all the work's done, it's been completed. So it's just a reminder, it's a new coating with a 15-year warranty on it. So hopefully,
You been up there?
a 1,000 times. Yeah. We had 5 or 6 walkthroughs during the whole project, and of course I was up there every day while they were working on it.
Okay.
And then, like I said, we'll have our final walkthrough. We'll have our final walkthrough on the 6th or the 8th. I'm sorry. At that time, they'll have if there's any issues or anything, they'll bring them to the attention of the contractor, and we'll get them done. And then just a final follow-up: the senior citizens bathroom has finally been completed, stalls and everything.
Wow, let's get
Wow.
let's
Yeah,
let's give a
goodness
hand for that
gracious.
one.
That was yeah.
By the
Thank
way, Rick, they're all watching today
Yeah.
at Senior Citizens,
Mhm.
and I told them I'd ask you. There's a light out in the parking lot
Okay.
out by the road.
Yeah.
They can't see to get to the cars.
All right. We'll take a look at it.
I have asked him, so they're all watching.
We'll take care of it.
There you go.
I gotta be there on Monday anyways for
There you go.
an unrelated issue. So. All right. That's all I have.
That's a good way to get stuff done. Say the routes.
Hey, I got another question for you.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Lighting on the courthouse.
You know, what's
Where we
up with
at? Where we at?
It's everything's been ordered. We
Okay.
just haven't got it in yet.
that? Everything's been ordered and hadn't got it in yet.
Hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll be able to. We'll
We're
get
talking
it.
about our
We'll
LED
get
lighting,
it.
right?
Yeah.
A lot of people asking questions about that.
Yeah.
I said I will ask you.
Yeah. It's we ordered it a couple weeks ago, so hopefully it'll.
What are we looking at, like another month for installment?
I can't. I mean, I hope to get it installed in just a week or two. It just depends on how everything goes, but it shouldn't take long to just get the front and back. I think we're gonna start with the front and back and see how that looks, and then if everything goes good with that, we'll venture on to the sides. I know the one side is a little questionable about what all we're gonna be able to do because of all the electrical panels and all that stuff. I don't know if we want to necessarily shine LED lights on our electrical panels and stuff, but
Yeah. So it would also would like those outside window air conditioners. I don't know if we want to light those up or not.
yeah, I
Was eventually gonna get rid of those, right?
There's maybe we're thinking there's another grant we're fixing to apply for to hopefully maybe get to be able to put some more split units in, maybe in the hallway and a couple of those I think those are the jury rooms upstairs. We're gonna see what we can do about getting
That'd be great.
some more units installed.
Mini splits.
Yeah, the mini splits. Yeah,
Get
it's
rid-
about the only thing you can do it there because
No.
the floor is concrete and then
We get rid of that
two-story.
1970s look and look like 1870.
Yeah, right. And then I don't know, a little bit of since we're talking about that, they did get the museum ceiling done, completed. I don't know if you've been up there since they did that, but
That's nice.
and then we've right now Scott St. John is working on the specs to do the main hallway renovation. So that's supposed to be new hardwood floors. The paneling will be coming off the walls. We'll be plastering the walls. The same ceiling that's in the museum, we'll be moving it out to the hallway.
That'd be great.
We hope to be able to remove the glass air gaps because we're going to redo both the doors on the insides of the doors to try to keep it from being a little bit more so it doesn't let so much air in. So we hope to be able to remove those and just open it all up. We're going to remove the wall. I think we're going to try to be able to remove the wall by the women's bathroom and open that up a little bit. So it's going to be nice when we get it done.
Yeah, it's
Good.
getting there. It's looking good.
It'll be an extension of the museum. Hopefully we'll be able to get it all
Good. Well, you done all your things then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Ms. Courtney, you're up.
All right, I have a quote and some pictures for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna swear.
So you're all aware that the roof has been leaking at Lanham Library. We've continued to,
Wait, what?
Huh?
we've continued to have leaks up until,
Quit raining?
no, up until maintenance cleared out the gutters
we
again.
thought-
I'm thinking it's probably just gonna need to be
We
done.
thought Rick fixed all those leaks.
Oh, sure, yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
All
No,
right.
I don't have buckets all over my library at all. I didn't have to run out to Lowe's to get 12 buckets to catch all the water. But the issue that we're facing right now is that our tech office, where we have 2 employees who work there, the cataloger and the bookkeeper, that's where all of our books get processed and cataloged. It has leaked in there several times to the point where the floor has soaked, and you can see that in the pictures that I have provided. That's not a glare there. That is a puddle on the floor, and that's like the 4th or 5th time that's happened. That baseboard there is just one section that has mold. That mold goes all the way across that baseboard. So with the 2 employees working in there, it's sort of a health hazard, and we need to have the floor removed and replaced in that room. And I understand we're trying to get the roof done, but this is
This is
not going to
something
wait
that's not
until
gonna
that. Right. So the quote that I have shows the removal of the old materials and replacement with a waterproof laminate, which would match the rest of the library's areas that have that.
Where's this office at?
The tech office right across from the circulation desk where Cass and Sam work.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make a motion to approve it.
Can we do that? Yeah. Thought so.
Cheap.
You got any comments on it over there?
I don't have any comments. I have it done. Easy.
You can have it done, can't you?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
This, 2,096.78. And we spent more than that on, we spent way more than that on all kinds of floor coating lately.
Well, I mean, this is a no-brainer. You can't have people in there working in a place with that mold growing like that.
I second the motion to have it done.
And we got a motion made by Commissioner Brown, Commissioner Hollingsworth is seconded. Any more discussion on it? All in favor, say aye. I'm gonna hand this off to Rick. Rick, you got this,
Yeah, I
right?
already got that.
You got the
I
copy
already
of it?
talked to Kurt yesterday. I got a heads up that this was in the works, so it's already.
Thank you.
Is that all for you right now?
Mm-hmm.
Gosh,
For right
man,
now.
unreal. Can't believe I got you took care of it. Well, let's pick our next meeting is on August the 7th is what I have. Y'all have that? It's the
And just
first-
to follow up on the library
it's
thing,
the
we
first
did
Thursday.
me and Courtney and Stacy, who works for Scott St. John's,
Right.
we did meet
About the design.
a potential contractor who he did the high school and stuff.
Mhm.
And we met with him, and he's got all the measurements and everything. So we're just waiting to hear back. Of course, it takes a few weeks. He said he would need some time to go over everything and get some.
Figures on how to do it. and
Yeah,
how we want
well,
to run to
like
do
how
it.
but it's gonna be just a budgetary figure at
I know.
first. It won't be a hard figure, but so we'll have to address how we want to go forward with that once we get some kind of number.
Okay. Yeah, we have, I mean, I know that's not a popular subject, but we're gonna make it a popular subject because it's gotta be fixed. So, all right. Anybody is August the 7th good for y'all?
It's good for me.
I mean, it's just it's the first Thursday, so seems kind of weird that far into the week or days. But 4 o'clock,
I think I'll still be in Mexico.
you be in Mexico.
I'll come
Okay.
back for the meeting though.
I bet. Like Tino's gonna come off off the river, or the lake. All right, if that's it, got the next meeting set up. I'll make a motion for adjournment.
Motion to adjourn.
Have a motion
Second.
made and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion approved. We're done, folks. I knew it was gonna be a little bit